Hey guys, today I am going to be putting together the Broken Token Blood Rage box organizer. This is specifically for the board game Blood Rage, which we have, and it has a tendency to be a little messy, so we decided to go ahead and get the Broken Token organizer. So this is just going to be a quick time lapse of me putting this loveliness together. Also, it came with these extra pieces in the box that aren't part of this. I'm not quite sure what they're going to be for, but I'm just glad Eric didn't throw them away. So I've put the pieces together. Some of them need a little bit of tape, so I'm gonna tape them up. And then I will start actually putting the pieces into the new organizers. So let me really quickly walk you through how the box looks now that I've gotten it organized. One of the things is that we don't have all of the expansions, and this set actually comes with enough stuff for all of the expansions as well, or at least a expansion. I didn't even know there was an expansion, but apparently there is. So let me give you a quick look. All right, so here's the rule book. Here's the board, which fits in nicely. You see it smoothly lines up on the edges. There's actually, it's designed and cut out here so that the board fits in pretty smoothly. Underneath that, I have all of the game boards, like the player boards. And then here are our boxes. So as you can see, this is extra space for monsters we don't have yet, and these slide in and out really nicely. But let's look at the one that is in here that does have monsters in it. So it has a nice little pull tab for you to pull it up, and you can see they're all labeled with the names, and the pieces actually slip in and they sort of lock into place with these little doohickeys there, so that when you put them back, they have like a little bit of a grip, a little bit of a firm fit, which is really nice. Here are the individual player boxes. So each one is labeled with the player type, and as you can see, they pull out and all of the pieces are kept in there. And this has, this is really tightly fitted, maybe a little too tight, but here are all the little bases, and all of the player pieces are in there. I found that these, which are supposed to come off so you can get things in and out, some of them were a little loose, so I'm trying to figure out what I should do about that. But you can see it's just more of the same. Over here we have the Gods of Asgard, which come out and they're in this nice little display. These are kind of a pain because they actually have to slip. I found that it's easier to put on if you set it down so that gravity is helping you hold down these pieces. I'm assuming that that's what these are supposed to do here, but the pieces aren't quite big enough, unless you maybe put the bases on them. Then we have all of the decks, the Ages decks, and then below that more monsters. We don't have any of those monsters, which is why I put it in the order that I did. And then back here, we have pillage tokens, and we have Ragnarok tokens. And again, these are so well fitted on there that I'm always worried pulling it out, but they're not going anywhere, that's for sure. Like, see what I'm talking about? Like, they're really well fitted. That one comes up a little bit more and it creates the buffer for the game board. So let me put everything, put these back in here. And with all of it packed up nicely, it seems really secure. So, Blood Rage, looking good. Thank you, Broken Token. So I just realized what these extra pieces were. These are replacements for the pieces that were loose. Duh, so they must have realized, people must have complained and said that they were typically loose, so they sent along extra ones of the protectors I'm talking about. These top pieces. So I've switched out all the ones that are loose. Everything seems really secure now, and we are good to go. Awesome. Thank you, Broken Token.